What's up, buddy?
What's up?
How's life? How's the guy back out on the road? You're the big rock star again. How's that?
Everything's it's been amazing. It's been amazing being back out there. I tell you what, I had anxiety about being able to get back in the mix of everything. How if I was going to be in shape or not, but I'm in pretty good. Surprisingly, somehow, miraculously, I'm in pretty good shape. I'm not up there. Huffing and puffing.
And I mean this, and this is a real question. Do you physically try to get in better shape? Because you're pretty active during a live show. You're all over the place. Do you physically try to get in better shape before you hit the stage?
Oh, no doubt. I mean, historically, I've always, even under normal touring seasons, coming off of the holidays and stuff, January, February, really get back in the gym and do a lot of cardio stuff. I don't stand in one spot, and I'm typically, and what's funny is progressively through the years, my songs that I've recorded have even become more and more challenging to sing. So if I were in, so being able to sing these songs and move around and it is a big deal for me.
Luke Bryan's on. I got 3 things I'm going to promote with you. I'm going to do the first one now. Farm Tour, it's the 12th annual. It's playing 6 farms from September 9th to the 18th. And I will say, they're literal farms, and you build the whole stage and whole setup yourself. I mean, this is not something you just walk into and it's already built. How important is it for you to keep this going?
Well, it's so fun. I mean, when you talk about there is a hayfield or a alfalfa, any kind of field, and it's barren. It's a field one morning, and then the next morning, all the semi trucks, all of the staging, the lights, we come in. It's totally a moving carnival, and it's been something that we've done, like I said, for 12 years now. And I think the real magic in it is we go to these rural areas where people would, typically these people have to drive 1 and 2 hours into a big metropolitan city to see me in whatever arena, amphitheater, or stadium. So when we could go just set up out in a big cornfield, and what's really cool about it too is the time of year. It's like harvesting season. The air starts becoming fall, and it's just nice being out there in the country playing for these country music fans.
Luke Bryan's on. I will never forget your birthday now because it's also the day that I got married. We had a listener call in.
Sweet. And it's David Hasselhoff's birthday too. So
I will never forget that either. We had a listener call and go, hey, did you text Luke on his birthday even though it was your wedding day? And I did not. But I said, Luke also did not text me about getting married, so I feel like it's just a wash.
Well, yeah, we're square on that. We're all flush. I mean, my only thing, you can make it up to me. So if Caroline and I ever do like a second wedding I want you to plan the honeymoon because I don't know where the hell y'all went, but it looked amazing.
Why are you not making it up to me? How come I'm the one here that lost out on the who owes who?
I mean, put your request in. What do you, dance lessons? You got that mastered. Bass fishing. You and Kate can, y'all get 10 days of bass fishing on somewhere on my place.
Your docuseries is my Dirt Road Diary. It's out today. I've been hearing about this for a while. Heck, I've been talking to you a little bit about it too as you were kind of shooting it. So people can watch this on Amazon, right? Tell me exactly how they see this because people keep saying IMDb, but it's a channel on Amazon.
Yeah, it's Amazon, and Amazon has IMDb TV, and it's something that Amazon's really kickstarting. And this thing has been just talking with Amazon to get this going has been 3-4 years now, and it's been. And like I said, the docuseries has been, good Lord, a lifetime in the making. I mean, we went back and found old home videos of me when I was 14, 15 years old playing guitar. And I think it does a wonderful job at telling the fans in the world my path in music and my path in life, and the ups and downs of music and the ups and downs in life and how they interconnect and intersect. And, I'm really excited for, fans to see it, and hopefully, people to get inspired by it.
Yeah, that's my question about this. My Dirt Road Diary, which is up today on Amazon at IMDb. Like, what is the takeaway? Am I watching a behind the music of Luke Bryan? Am I watching like Luke's home story? Like, when I finish, what am I going to feel?
I think you're going to know all of that. I think it covers all of that. I mean, you see, it's like the VH1 behind the music with 5 episodes of it, but even more, we have time and we have the history to go and dive really, really deep into what made me navigate kind of life. I mean, that's the thing too. I mean, when you look at the things that happened in my life with losing my brother and my sister and my brother-in-law, I think the way that shaped my life and my career and my family is a really important story to tell, because at the end of the day, if someone's out there and they feel like they're at the end of the line, hopefully they can see this and dust themselves off and keep trucking along.
Today you released a new song. Tell me about songs you've never heard.
So I was out on the road, and Luke Laird and Josh Osborne were out on the road with me. And Luke and Josh were staying on my bus, and they were watching some of the early edits of my Dirt Road Diary. And so they were learning about all of these things. And it was like the first day they were on the road. Well, we did a show, and then they were on my tour bus, and I just had like an epiphany, and I ran over and told Josh and Luke, I said, guys, we need to write a song that talks about my brother not being here, but how he would react to these, since he passed away. When you look at the amazing country songs that have come out since he passed away, like, I had a vision of how, like, I could imagine if he were still alive when George Strait put Run out, he and I would flock and freak out and listen to Run in his truck 1,000 times, because so we just built a song around that idea that when he was alive, when a new Alan Jackson song would come out, we would be waiting for it. We would be, and that's what you did back then. You really, really anticipated your heroes' new songs coming out. So we wrote it like, I can imagine you reacting to these songs that you never heard. And I think it really, when we wrote the song, we didn't realize it would eventually kind of be a cornerstone song for the docuseries, but having the way it came about, the organic way that it came about, it just seemed to fit right. And I think it matches up with everything really, really beautifully.
We're going to play that coming up in just a second. Luke Bryan is on with us. You're doing the Vegas shows. You have 26, I think, number ones. How in the world do you fit every number one into a show at this point?
I remember back when I was young and naive, I'd be like, if I ever have more than this many number ones, I'm going to play every one of them. Well, thank God. I mean, now I have a whole different other problem. I have, the main thing with me is I try to do a little medley series where I play like Do I and several songs during that. And, but sadly I don't get to all of them, but, I think the main, even at the top of this year, I went back and I looked at all of my most played songs at radio and my most streamed videos and stuff like that. And I try to find out which songs really, really, truly I think the fans want to hear the most. And you really want to get them in the show. But you're still always upsetting fans because they want to hear one that you left out.
What's an old one that you will play the rest of your life if you're 70 years old?
probably, now that you interviewed my wife and she told you that Rain is a Good Thing is her least favorite, it'll be hard for me not to play Rain. Rain is a Good Thing forever.
Luke Bryan's on with us. All right, I'm going to ask you publicly. You've already told me privately it wasn't you. I just need you on record here. Because you wouldn't lie to me, right?
No, never.
Okay, because I'd asked Luke, I just texted him. I said, hey, are you the person that left $1,000 tip at Waffle House? And if he would have been him, I would have thought he would have said, hey, it was, but don't say anything. Because I've even told you stuff, and I'm like, hey, this is between us. And I feel like we have that relationship where we can say stuff and not worry about it. And I said, was it you? And you said, hey, that's a great story, but it wasn't me. Are you standing behind that?
Well, first of all, so it was Owensboro. Is that Owensboro, Kentucky?
It was Greensboro, North Carolina.
So first of all, I toured in North Carolina a couple weeks ago. So when you sent it to me, I was like, well, I was in North Carolina, but then Waffle House, I've not been in a Waffle House. It's been a minute. So
it's not you.
But I must say, I do pride myself on tipping, like over the pandemic, over that. I've tried to do 100% tipping on everybody. So that's my little braggadocious moment. But I tell you what, whoever did do that, and Bobby, you know what? I'm really glad you're trying to get to the bottom of it. But that was $1,000 on a what was it, a $14 tab?
Yeah, something like that.
That was amazing. I mean, and it always, being in my position, many times, it really is special when you've been put, when one of your servers walks up and she's like 8 months pregnant, I'm like, oh my God, you're getting 200% tip now. So it's always fun doing that. And
I'm not saying you're not the greatest, most giving guy. You're acting like this is an attack on your character. I love you. I think you're the greatest guy ever.
Oh, I know. But I'm formally stating that I've not been in a Waffle House in Greensboro, North Carolina, and I did not give $1,000 tip. I have not done that. So whoever it is, we can start talking about I can start talking about who is the tightest, most frugalist country music buddy of mine. We can talk about them.
Is that Jason, you think?
He's pretty frugal.
All right, listen, I'm going to stop Luke before he gets himself in trouble. Here's what I'm going to recommend today. Luke Bryan, My Dirt Road Diary. You go to Amazon. It's up there on IMDb TV. He's got the new songs you've never heard. He's got a farm tour. He's in Las Vegas. I mean, he's making so much money he could tip somebody $1,000 if he wanted to, right? You know what I'm saying? This guy's killing it. Hey, congratulations, my friend. Good to see you, and hopefully I see you soon.
All right. Love you, buddy.
See you later.
Congrats again.
Thank you. Bye.